just let me know if we actually do have sound, if you can all be heard. That would be great. Is it working?
Okay, if you want to all have a go at speaking, and then I'll,
Like the real professionals will.
Okay. All right.
Hello. Hello.
I mean, it should
Okay,
work.
we're good. We're
Okay.
good. Yeah.
It works.
Alright, guys, we're live. I can't believe it. After all the technical hiccups that, to be granted, are all my fault, because I have a goldfish brain. We're actually live, and we're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. I'm still getting an echo from somewhere. So, alright. It's better now. It's still there, but it's better. We're going to play. Drum roll. I didn't expect an actual drum roll. Thanks, guys. That's teamwork. We're going to play Dungeons with Mad Mage. I'm very excited about this. It's a mega dungeon. And we have these lovely people to my right here that are going to explore it and totally not going to die a horrible death within its walls. Why don't you start introducing yourself, starting with you, Mark, who's right on my right.
Okay. You want characters or just me?
Both. Just.
Oh, okay. I'm Mark. I am the co-host of the Fox and Penguin Show. I remembered its name. That was good. And I have played a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons here and there. Not a huge amount. I think the biggest game I ever played was with these guys playing our last camp. Yeah, and my character is Theron Thunderstone. He's a dwarven, a mountain dwarf artificer. It's actually battlesmith. And he is an old ass dwarf who is essentially yeah, I won't get too into it, but he's just an old dwarf. He's returned to Waterstone fairly recently, and is kind of desperate to get into this dungeon. That's me. Who's next?
Sa, you wanna go?
Sure. I'm Starliday, and I'm playing a Tabaxi bard whose name is Copper Kettle, and he's just a good kitty. He's a very, very good kitty who just wants to sing for you and play the trumpet.
My heart. Alright. Lance, who are you?
My name is Lance. I'm playing Varrock Nightscale, a black dragonborn paladin of the Mystic Fire.
Sweet. Alex?
My name's Alex. I'm quite new to this. This will be my first proper campaign, so I'm very excited. And I'm playing a rock gnome rogue called Gendry Rustpocket. He's a wee bit older, a wee bit slower, but he just consistently smiles.
Alright, awesome. And Cynthia.
As the man said, I'm Cintyu. You can find me on Twitter as I am Cintyu, Sintyu. And today I'll be portraying Grackle, a goblin rogue.
Nice.
Alright, cool. That's a very cool party setup. So, we're starting out in the Yawning Portal, the infamous tavern in the middle of Waterdeep, which is situated right over the entrance to the Undermountain. a legendary and famous dungeon or series. I was just distracted. All right, sorry. You're all there because you're working with Mark's character, with Theron, who, I don't know what he told you, but he's paying you a pretty penny to delve into this dungeon for reasons that he will explain to you once we start role-playing. So, the Yawning Portal is busy as always. There's basically all the tables are full. There's people standing and drinking at a bar. It's a very merry situation. People are drinking, having fun, singing. There's a band of halflings playing a song. There's a very stern-looking man standing behind the bar, with a big bushy beard and thick eyebrows, and he's mostly scanning his patrons around the bar. Then there's a orc bartender who's also standing behind the bar, who's actively handing out drinks and taking in money. And then in the middle is a big ring of brickstone, kind of like a well that goes about knee high for a human, waist high for a dwarf. That leads down into the Undermountain. There's a pulley system above it with a rope and a bucket attached to it. This is how people are let down into the Undermountain. So you're rolling into this tavern. What do you do?
Varrock is going to go looking for his employer. I'm assuming he's actually met him in person at least once.
Yes. Most likely, if he employed you.
Mm-hmm.
So Varrock will look around looking for a very old.
And very easily, the first thing you see is not the dwarf himself, but a very large, metallic-looking creature sitting in a corner. You would recognize it quite easily as a very strange and kind of mechanical bear. It sits in the corner beside a table, and the dwarf is kind of sitting just out of shot, and you can see a plume of smoke just behind the bear. Plume of smoke kind of puffing away from him.
Ah, yes, I recognize the bear. Go over and what anyone else would see approaching if they're already there is a 6'8" behemoth of a black dragonborn wearing a full suit of mithril half-plate armor and essentially armed to the teeth.
Including his teeth.
With
His teeth have little swords on them.
fairly serious, but his mannerism is also at the same time, it's not friendly, but it seems open. And he'll walk up to Theron. What time of day is it?
Around midday, probably.
Good day to you, sir.
I mean, it's you got to remember your boss is a old dwarf, and he's got to be in bed by nightfall. So it's noon.
Legit a character trait.
He got up at
bored.
5 a.m.
It's when I share with my
After his
character.
glass of warm milk.
As you kind of approach, the bear raises its head and kind of gets down on its four paws and stares at you. And on his side, you hear a clang, and the dwarf kind of says, "Don't worry, Beryl. It's okay. Settle down."
What kind of bear is this in imitation of? Is it more like a red panda or Kodiak? You know?
It's like a will be a big bear, like a brown bear
Kodiak.
or Kodiak bear, sure.
Grizzly, Kodiak, or polar bear.
Yeah. Yeah, those
Yeah.
are big boys.
It's a big bear. It's not like a cuddly bear.
It's not a panda.
I mean, it's made of metal, so it's like, yeah, but sure.
Not very cuddly anyway.
Big bear.
Not with that attitude. Alright, who else is walking into the bar? Or already there?
I'm already there. No one's noticed that I'm right by Vardok's feet, and I'm just standing there very patiently.
I'm just gonna waddle into the middle of the bar, pull out my trumpet, and start playing really bad.
You see a few patrons kind of raise their heads, look around, like, at how big are you, like, as a tabaxi?
I'm very short, like 4 foot something.
Okay, like they look around, like, where's this coming from? Because it's a very loud noise, they kind of expect it to be coming from something big, and when you realize that it's coming from a small cat, they're like, yeah, right, I guess it's just another day at the... yeah, no, that's fine. Just another day at the Yawning Portal. And you guys also hear this announcement.
Say, I see our little friend has arrived. And I kind of like I push Beryl like like out of the way a little bit and just wave over, and I ask you guys to sit down.
Is there a back entrance to this place? Like where they take the garbage out?
Most certainly, yes. Yes.
I'm gonna come in from there. Smelling like I've brought the garbage with me.
You walk in through the back entrance, Dernan. The bar owner turns around. Didn't I lock that door? And he kind of looks
You
at
must
you.
have forgotten. You must have forgotten, I say, and I smile real big and toothy. And I scuttle over to my employer. I'm with him.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Good.
Theron just gives him a wave, like it's okay. Don't worry, she's with me, or they're with me.
I'll put it on the tab.
I'm visible, just barely, probably, above the table's surface. I'm about 2'8", 2'10", something in there.
Are you?
I look up at most gnomes.
Are you hiding the fact that you're a goblin?
Not at this time.
Okay. People in the Yawning Portal are actually quite open-minded, because all kind of folk pass through here too, because the Undermountain is just too infamous for any kind of adventurer to pass up. And they're of the mentality, if someone or something wants to start some shit, we're all ready. And as long as you don't start anything, that's fine. Also, it's just one goblin. They usually come like in groups, and then it's going to be an issue. One goblin, that's fine. And you're tiny. It's fine.
It's true. I'm like I sleep on a saltine or something like this. No, I sleep in the alley. Let's be real about it. I sleep in the alley.
Alright, so this little goblin walks in accompanied by a cloud
Big yellow eyes.
of let's just call it exotic odors. and it seems like the group is all assembled. What do you say, big leader?
Don't make me public speak. As they arrive, okay, yes. So, welcome, friends. That was not very dwarven. That doesn't sound very dwarven. Welcome, our friends. We have gathered here because I have a very important task for you. For us, one of my colleagues, Raster Pocket Spring, has gone missing. Sorry, it's not very loud. Raster has been working with me for many number of years. We've been in correspondence for decades now, and they have been working on quite an important project. You, along with my staff here, we will endeavor to push through the Undermountain. Yes.
What was he working on?
This and that. He's a well-renowned blacksmith and tinker. This project is vitally important to my work. And yes, he's gone missing. The last we heard, he was about to engage in an expedition into the Undermountain. Is that what it's called, Jan? Sorry, clear about what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's called the Undermountain.
Right, cool. Isn't it? Because I was going to start calling it Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and that's probably not right. The Undermountain.
That's a bit too meta.
Yeah, right. You heard about Mad Mage in a dungeon. He's travelled deep into the Undermountain, and that we've lost contact with him at this point. We will endeavour to find him. It is important to me that we find him quickly. You all be
What's more important, finding him or finding his work?
finding him, of course.
If that's the way you want to go.
Well, his work is important. He is a friend of mine, and I would like to recover him. You may have heard when we discussed your initial employment and contract. My company, Thunderstone Explorations, which I'm quite sure is what I called that initially. The business were spread across the entire land, exploring every type of dungeon except for this. We know that there's something in the Undermountain. Very few adventurers come back from. But beyond that, not a whole lot. Are you still willing to go?
Of course, lives are at stake.
And the amount we agreed upon, does that still stand?
Absolutely. You will be well rewarded for this.
Remind me?
We have a vast amount of funding available. Anything you desire is potentially possible. But you must know the risks. There are very few people who come back, and those who do are changed forever.
Ooh, that sounds fun and exciting.
That's the correct attitude. So,
Right.
shall we? Are you prepared?
I guess so.
I hoist my backpack a little more securely on. Ready.
My tail is fluffing from excitement.
Oh my
We're all
God.
going to die.
I would die for her. Him.
I accidentally hold Vardok's hand. Mhm. I'm
Hold
ready.
it back.
Then
I am ready to make this world a little safer.
we'll sell it once. The longer we wait, the less chance my friend has. And with that, I will stand up. And when I stand up from the chair, you hear like a whirring sound. It's very strange. He doesn't draw attention to it, but you can hear it quite. The closer you are to him, it's quite loud. And he'll stand up and head towards wherever, I don't know again, wherever we're going.
Well,
He's gonna
I-
jump.
and that's it, folks. It's the first player death. No,
And it was the leader.
womp womp. So, where you want to go if you want to delve into the Undermountain is to the bar to talk to Durnan, the owner of the bar, who charges each and every one of you a single gold piece to let you down, and he's going and he tells you, all right, folks, this is how it's going to be. You're going to pay me 1 gold piece each to be let down, and you're going to pay me another gold piece to be let up again in advance.
Yeah.
The gold goes into the bucket after the gold is received. I'm going to let you up. That's basically all that's to it. I only have one question. How the hell am I supposed to lower down this giant metal bear?
I can help.
Alright. Do you have some kind of net or something? Because usually that's, I mean, he fits in the hole. That's not an issue. It's a big hole. But
Just just for you on the stream, we can see your notes for level 1.
yeah, that's fine.
I wanna-
I hope you're not
Is
looking
that-
at them. You cheater.
Yeah,
I need them.
I'm not looking.
I can't
It's fine.
I mean, I could pop them out, but then it would probably mess up the layout, and I'm
All
not
right, it's okay.
ready for
It's all good.
this.
Don't worry. Fine. Just wanted you to know. That was
No,
all.
I know. I have Streamlabs open, and I see what's on the
Cool.
thing.
Okay.
It's all just until I have a second monitor finally, and then
No, it's
it's
fine.
good.
I say to him, kind of, Beryl here is fairly light for a bear. She looks a whole lot heavier than she is.
All right.
I'm a little disappointed that it fits because I wanted to see it disassemble like Voltron.
But again, I have a rope and a bucket. Do we have something?
And I have another rope. Pull out 50 feet of rope from my bag of holding.
Alright. Durnan kind of walks around the bar, and he, with the help of you, Varrock, he kind of starts making some knots and stuff to secure Bear. Then with the help of his orc bartender and with you, they start pulling up Bear, which dangerously starts dangling over this hole, kind of slowly spinning around itself or herself.
As they start, I'm like, it'll be okay, and then I'm like, careful, be careful, please.
And Dern is like, oh yeah, oh, mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm just directing traffic. It's like,
in our immediate
Lower.
vicinity are most people just watching this spectacle?
Oh yeah, they're here for this. That's why they're here.
Anyone not paying attention to their pockets? Not my group. Not my group, but like these other people around here?
Yeah, they're. I'd say they're very focused on this giant metal bear currently being dangled over this pit. So if you want to do something, make a roll. Make a sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
If you want to.
I would like to find somebody who looks like they can miss a gold piece or two.
Oh, there's quite a few
And-
well-dressed people in this room.
I want one of them.
That won't be hard to find.
I want one.
So while Dernan lowers down Bear, he realizes that he just made a terrible mistake, because who's going to open the knots to pull back up the rope? and you see him sweating as he realizes this, and it's like, I just made a terrible mistake.
You see that
too late.
You see that Gendry is like started out a pipe, and you like notice that he's got a lot calmer for some reason, and he jumps on the rope and slides all the way down to Bear.
All right, cool.
Nice.
They then basically repeat the step with each and every one of you. It takes quite a bit, because lowering you down too tall each time, pulling back up the bucket is quite an endeavor.
Varrock
I'm
volunteers
going to
to
use
go
the fact
early.
of the distraction.
Okay,
You're gonna use the distraction.
It takes about a minute for you to be lowered down, so that's quite a while.
Yeah. Varrock volunteers to go early because he does weigh 315 pounds. He's a big boy.
So you have Grackle, you have about 5 minutes before you're the last one to be let down. So why don't you make a...
I don't need all 5. I don't need all 5 minutes. Maybe I do. 12?
Yeah, with a 12, you do find someone who looks like they're well dressed, and they are quite distracted, especially when Dernan yells out that he doesn't know how to open the knots. Like the bar starts erupting in laughter, and that's the moment that's the opportunity you take to strike. But whoever you picked, either they spent all their money on drinks, or they just had it in another pocket. But you only find like 50 copper pieces, something like that you like stuff in somewhere one of your pockets, and then you rush for the pulley, where you're let down too.
Yeah.
And now
Feeling disappointed.
Very let down.
Now you're going to, first of all, you're going to see nothing at all, because as I mentioned, we're using dynamic lighting, and I need to put down some tokens for you guys that I can assign a line of sight for. So I'm just going to start with Mark's character, because there's actual dwarves here, and there's one that looks fairly old and grumpy, and I hope I just put it on the right layer. I did. Roll 20. Oh no, what did I do? Jesus Christ. Hit the wrong button. Professionalism. Alright, let it be controlled by Theron. Advanced line of sight, or emits light, and has sight. So Mark, you should have a character that can see something now. If not, on the top right, zoom out with the in roll 20, because it just pops you down pretty up north, and the starting point is somewhere in the middle. Just zoom out as far as you can, and you should see it. I hope.
I can't see anything. I mean, I
can't
can see
anything.
the icon, like the token, but I can't see anything. With it.
Oh no. That's weird.
I can refresh and just. Oh.
No, it should work instantly. Maybe I need to. Is that better? No.
Sorry, 2 seconds. Yeah, that's real. Nope. I can't see.
Yay. Did you zoom out all the way?
Yeah. I can see the token. I just can't see anything
Alright, let me
around.
just change it to being controlled by all players. Is that better?
Nope.
Isn't that fantastic? That's just... It's moving around now. That's great.
I'm not moving it.
Okay, that's activated. That's fine. I activated emit slide. All players see light, has sight. Maybe I have to... Is that better?
He just disappeared.
Yeah, hold on.
Saw it and then it vanished.
How about now?
Second.
Oh man. Let's see. Do now. Oh boy. Mark and I actually did exactly that. Yesterday we were trying out to make it work, and it did, and now it's not, and I love it.
Yeah, no, I can't see the token.
You can see the token, but you can't see the light.
No, I can't. I can't see the token.
You can't see the token.
Yeah.
I can see the token.
But you can't see the light?
I don't see any light. But if it's dynamic lighting, then it's not my character seeing things anyway.
No, I made it so it's visible to all. So you should
all... yeah, no light.
I see a tiny dot.
Okay.
If you zoom in enough, it becomes a dwarf head.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
quite
but
zoomed
that's
out.
A very cranky looking dwarf.
Alright,
About right.
I also don't have that many tokens, which is weird. So I'm going to use a few. I'm just going to keep adding tokens and see what works. It's on the token layer. That's good. Well, that's live, folks. You have a 60 feet. All players say light. Has sight. Save changes. Is it? Wait. What about now? Oh, wait. I do have actually. Okay. There's actually a feature that lets me see what you see, and you don't see anything, and I don't know why. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you forsaking me, Lord? Is it a fog of war? Is that it? Do you have to? Oh, that's it.
Ooh.
It was the fog of war.
Aha.
Yeah.
Whoops. Sorry, guys.
Ta-da!
Okay. I'm just going to
And
hand
now
you.
we know somebody's waiting to stab.
No, that's Gendry. I'm handing
Okay.
out tokens to everyone. So let me just. The thing is, I'm going to make it so that that you all see each other's cone of vision, just so that the entire screen isn't always black for you or dark. And I would assume that you guys, keep tell each other what you see. If you're not a big fan of the tokens that I put down, I'm more than ready to change them up. This is just for now, real quick, because again, I'm underprepared like a real pro, and which I'm really sorry. So here's Cynthia or Gretel.
Which one's me? The green one?
I mean,
No, I think I'm the green one.
to be fair, it's fine.
Any-
Like,
yeah.
if you
I think the one with the 2 blades is Grackle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also, it's way smaller, so it would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Let's go for a paladin. It's not a dragonborn, but that'll have to do. I'll try to find better ones by next time. So here's the thing, Lance, and I don't know if you realize this, but dragonborns don't have dark vision.
No dark vision whatsoever.
So I sure hope you brought along some torches.
I've got 10?
10 torches?
Yes.
I've got you covered. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Now if we
Goggles of night sight.
If we were going by hardcore rules, I would have you need to remember that each torch lasts about an hour. And they have a range of about... Is that throwing range, or is that how far you can see? No, it's 20... it's 20-foot radius.
20 bright, 20 dim,
Yes.
I believe.
So you have a vastly inferior line of sight, or
Oh yeah.
to others.
Hosed.
This is fine. This is fine.
I also just realized that I gave everyone else 120 feet of vision, so I'm going to change that real quick. Sorry.
Figure if we pull enough treasure, then I can get some,
Yeah.
goggles of dark vision or something. It'll be fine.
I'm an artificer. I can make them.
You cheater. You're a cheater. Okay.
I have a lantern, if that helps.
Yeah, I think a lantern is about the same.
I think it's good for... No, I thought it was good for about 8 hours when full. Meh.
I have both, and I don't even know why. So, oh no, I just have a lantern.
There's no tabaxi tokens, but there's cat tokens. I could also
That's
look
fine.
for a trumpet. Let me see. You could have a French horn as a token if you want.
Sure.
Let's find you something proper. Sorry. Oh boy. Okay, the free tokens are not great. I'll make sure to buy a pack for next time. Where was the cats? Let's give you a cat. Right, Alright. I think that's it. Yay. Sorry guys. Alright, so let me just read you the blurb to what you see once you once you're lowered down. So as I said, it takes you about a minute to be lowered down to this through this pit, to the base of this pit. And as you land, you hear the crunching sound of sand under your feet. You seem to be in a square room, which is along its walls seems to be adorned with different old shields. There's all kinds of trash lying on the ground here, like discarded gear, some pants, like one shoe, that kind of thing. Nothing of worth really. You think that if there was ever anything worthwhile to pick up, someone else might have already done that. Yeah. What do you guys want to do? It seems like there's a hallway going down south.
Okay.
Yeah, there only seems to be one exit to this room. And other than the stuff in the sand or on the sand and the dented shields, nothing seems to be here. You look up and you see there's like a small dot of light, like about the size of a gold coin, and you hear echoes of cheering coming down the well.
Okay.
Well, Varrock can't see very far, but he will definitely move to the front of where the exit's going to be from this area.
Have you?
I
was gonna say, have you lit a torch?
Yes.
Okay. So as you pull your torch out to light it, Theron's gonna come over and just hold up a pair of goggles.
Oh, you already have those?
Mm-hmm. One of my infusions for my first infusion, I guess would be that one.
I can't seem to move my token.
Oh, yeah, that's my bad. Sorry.
Where am I?
Put on the goggles.
Sorry.
So the goggles are essentially an infusion of the goggles of night is basically what and they give you dark vision up to 60 feet.
Nice.
Alright.
I can see. I can fight.
Like a kind of got like little lenses that pop in and out. It's very strange looking, kind of greenish. But they just about fit around your head.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dragonborn have very weird shaped heads compared.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not a comfortable fit, but it's practical.
Just hook him behind my horn. Go.
Let me give you actual 60 feet of sight. There you go. Yeah.
I kind of thought this might be an issue.
It's all kind of shifted into the green, like kind of green shifted, but it works. You can see well. As I said, there only seems to be one exit to this room. What do you guys want to do?
I kind of want to just check and see if there are exits that we can't see.
Alright.
Just feel around the walls a bit.
Alright. Make a perception check.
Perception. Perception is not on that page. Perception is, whoa, +8. Go me.
Nice.
Total of 10.
No?
I have no idea. What's my name?
No, all the walls seem to be solid. There's like you start looking around and then you see something shiny in the sand and you go for it, but
Sounds
it's
like
only
me.
a belt buckle.
Sounds like me. I'm keeping the belt buckle though.
But it's a belt buckle.
Good choice. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't find a door.
Alright.
I'm gonna have a look at the shields on the walls.
Alright. As you go around the shields, do you attach them or
Do I touch them?
I mean, yeah. Do you just look at them? Do you how do you inspect them?
I'm just gonna inspect them visually first. Just kind of go up and have a good look, see if I recognize anything about them.
There's a whole bunch. There's like an impressive amount of shields. You guess about like 50 to 60 shields. They are all in very poor condition, and as you as you go around, you see that most of them are very dented or rusted, or if in case that their leather shields torn. Make a perception check.
That's not
All
good.
right.
Whew.
Yeah. You don't find anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah, that would have been a 7.
All right.
Okie doke. I'm just gonna go, huh, and then then wander back to the middle of the room again.
I wanted to sneak ahead because I can see there's like a little corner just down that bit, and I wanted to just sneak to that corner and then like put my head through over and see if I can see anymore.
Yeah, you can certainly do that. Just pick up your token and drag and drop it.
So about there. Apparently I can't see anything, guys, if you wanted to follow. And I just like very nonchalantly keep walking ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna follow along as well. I'll kind of go in the middle of the pack a little bit.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Let me know your order of like your formation. What order you're walking?
So I take it Gendry's going first.
Yeah, I'm first.
Yeah.
Varrock will be second. He's, because of his fighting style, he's actually protector. So he likes to stay within shield block range of everyone if he can.
Okay.
Sweet.
Cool. I'll go next. I'll go after you then, in the middle with kind of Bear trailing behind, or Barrel even.
Oh yeah, we might actually need a token for Bear.
Yeah.
That's alright. I can wait until
Yeah. Okay.
we need.
So you as a description generally the air here is it's pretty cool. It's very cool, like like a deep like a cellar, like a basement on a hot summer day. It's actually kind of refreshing. The air is it does have a slight hint of sewage. But other than that, it doesn't seem to be stale. There's even like a slight breeze coming through. You expect you think this is probably mostly coming from this giant chimney that you just came down. That's doing this because the wind is like coming in your direction when you go down the hallway, like it's blowing in your face.
Okay.
You don't hear anything. At least, unless you try. You want to try.
Is hearing perception?
Yes, if you want to listen for something or look for something specifically, it's perception. Unless you want to do like an what's it called? God damn it. A thing a detective does.
Investigation.
Investigation. Thank you. English isn't my first language. Unless you want to do that, it's generally a perception check.
Well, as I'm at the front, I'll like start listening out for any movement.
If you want, make another perception check. Also, why did you? Oh no, that was before the game. Okay, sorry. It's fine. It's good. All good.
Varrock will probably also.
Yeah. Okay, go for it. What was that?
I got 17.
17. Okay.
I don't know why it's decided to roll with advantage again. Just take the first number.
No, it's very silent, as you only hear your own footsteps kind of echoing down the halls, or the hallway.
I'm actually going to sit down and do a detect magic ritual.
Right, cool. Is this a 1 minute thing or a 10-minute thing? Rituals are like 10 minutes, right?
Rituals are 10 minutes, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you
Just gonna plop my little furry butt down.
do you tell anybody what you're doing, or you're just sitting down and starting to?
No, I'm just sitting down and doing my own.
All right.
As you do.
Yeah. So one of your group members, while you anxiously walking down this hallway, just sits down, starts mumbling.
I'm gonna send this.
While he's mumbling, I'll check out the walls for traps, weird exits, see if there's any more memorabilia from the Fallen down here, or if it's all at the entrance.
There's less stuff here. They're like, you think that maybe these things have been dropped by people that were fleeing, or they might have been like accidentally kicked down the hallway by someone else. But you find like a you find the second shoe to the other one that you found in the sand.
Around my size? Are either of them around my size?
No, they're not children's shoes. I'm sorry. But I mean, you could wear them if you wear a lot of socks.
Enough cloth wrapped around your feet and it'll fit.
Yeah. They're actually nice shoes.
I mean, I have shoes that don't fit right now. So are they closer to my size?
What you actually could do is you could wear your current shoes inside the new shoes.
Good overkill. I think I'll leave it for now.
So
Other than that, they might be just a good source of leather.
I'm like mid sneaking stance, and then see the cat like sort of sit down, and they're like, "Oh, are we sitting down?" And I go join you and keep smoking on my pipe.
Yeah, Theron sees you kind of walk ahead and then turn around and go past again, and he turns around.
And I put like my legs up and I'm like, oh,
What's happening here? What are we doing?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm gonna keep checking out more parts of this hallway.
Smoking up, apparently.
He says, "We don't. Why have we stopped? What's happening?"
I think he's magicking. I point at the tabaxi.
Oh. Okay. Burrow, stop. And then Burrow comes to a stop, kind of a little bit ahead.
Wait,
Stops.
is the bear's name Bear or Beryl?
Bear L.
Bear
L.
Barrel. Yeah.
Nice.
I was wondering because before it was Bear.
Yeah, I changed it. Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Good.
Yeah.
Barrel, like the thing you keep stuff in?
Yeah. I guess. No, like the name Barrel is a name over here.
Its
Yeah.
torso is literally a giant beer keg.
Also that. Spelled
It's
B-A-R-L. If that helps.
Barrel.
Barrel. But yeah.
Right. What do you guys want to do while the bard is magicking?
While the bard is barding, Varrock will stick near Grackle to keep them safe.
Yeah, Theron's just gonna plant his hammer on the ground and just stand there where
So
I'm checking floor, walls, and if I can climb up far enough, even ceiling, for weirdnesses, traps,
where
nasty things, whatever I can find.
are you doing that?
The floor, the walls, and as high up as I can climb, maybe
No, I
the
mean,
ceiling.
Where, like in the hallway here, in the starting area?
Where I am right now.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. The ceiling is
But the longer this ritual goes on, the more I intend to investigate.
the ceiling is actually quite high. The walls are like mortar, brick and mortar. Is that the right word? No.
Yes,
they're
yes.
stone, basically.
Mm-hmm.
They are pretty flat, but your fingers will find footholds and finger holes like for you to climb. You have no issue actually.
Okay.
Because there's like splits and stuff in the stone here and there, so you could do that, but you don't find anything of interest. And so,
Okay.
10 minutes pass, and you cast Detect Magic. And,
No magic.
no, that's not really it. The thing is actually that you feel kind of blinded. There's, usually when you cast Detect Magic, you get like a sense of about whereabouts this magic seems to be coming from, what kind of magic it is. Right now, it's like imagine like a wall of TV screens that are like hundreds of them, and they are all playing different channels. And each and every single one of them is like at full volume, and you're standing in front of them, and you're being blasted by this. It's a hit right in the face, but it doesn't last long. Like it's like a second, and then it's just like that. It's over. And then you hear and it kind of echoes off. You hear it like echoing like behind your right ear, like
before it disappears, and then it's gone.
Oh my god, I floof out as big as possible. And just start spazzing out and spinning in.
I'm trying to feed you the pipe.
Did anybody else hear the laughter, or just Copper Kettle?
Just her.
Gotcha.
Just Copper Kettle.
Okay.
I'm like
Her, him, them. For Copper Kettle.
Him.
Him. Sorry.
Him.
Yeah, just Copper Kettle. Who heard this?
Would I?
I'm not stroking your head to calm you down.
Would I, as an artificer, know that he was casting a ritual spell?
Yeah. If you
Like I'd seen
know
it
a
before.
bit about magic, then yes, that was. He was definitely casting some type of magic, but you wouldn't be able to tell what kind.
Oh.
Or what spell. You would know, yeah, he's doing something magical. He's trying to cast a spell, but not which one.
He's just gonna hold it, still kind of leaning on his. He's got like a shield and stuff. He's kind of leaning and he's just stroking his beard.
Did you guys hear that?
No.
Hear what?
Heard nothing, little friend.
So behind is laughing.
There's an eerie silence now where there was insane laughter before. And again, like a cool breeze with actually, for a cat who has heightened senses, it does smell a lot like sewage. But
so do I, so.
Oh yeah, but for everybody else, yeah. It's
Theron turns to Beryl and says, "Did you hear anything?" And Beryl just like a weirdly. I'm not doing that.
Beep.
Beep boop beep.
Roar.
Beep.
Shall we go?
Let's continue on.
I think
shall
the
we?
tech magic lasts up to 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna keep it on up.
Yeah, you the spell is still going, but the sensation is gone. You feel kind of like someone played a prank on you.
Yay.
It's like detect all the magic. Okay.
There's magic here.
This time I'll go ahead and check around that corner for problems and that.
Cool. I'm gonna follow as far as like the corner.
I'm gonna be right behind you.
Right. You enter a hallway, which the hallway widens into another hallway, a wider hallway. You get a feeling that this is going to be a theme. But this one looks a bit more interesting. There's this 20-foot wide hallway has like all over its walls reliefs. Someone
Relief?
someone chiseled like art into the stone.
Reliefs.
Reliefs.
Yep. Carvings.
Carvings. Thank you. Of all kinds of demons. Like on each side of like on every wall, and like every 5 foot there's another kind of demon. In high detail. They actually look kind of scary. And it's still artistically very impressive. Another thing you see is in the middle of the hallway is a skeleton of a Kenku who seems to have their arms, or one of their arms, kind of spread out, kind of like pointing. Like even the fingers are like this, and they're pointing.
Towards which?
This
Where?
direction.
Hmm?
Can you see it?
I don't
No.
think we can.
You might have to
Oh.
move down a bit further. Sorry. Like, can you see it now?
I just
I know
see.
why. Sorry, I know why. I'm pinging on the GM overlay. That's why. Sorry. Yeah. The Kenku is lying, or the skeleton is lying right here. Can you see it now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can't see it, but I saw where you pointed at.
And pointing in this direction.
Uh-huh.
It's a blank skeleton. There's it's literally like stripped of everything. It's just a skeleton, with one arm, like resting on their chest, and another pointing at the wall.
I'm gonna go look at that place on the wall.
Sounds like a good idea.
Let me just check real quick to tell you which one it actually is.
I'm gonna take out my notebook and start writing in it and proclaim, and lo, the adventurers saw some bones!
Varrock is going to look at the imagery of demons and roll some religion to get a better feel for what we're looking at here.
Yeah, make a roll. Yeah, they're definitely demons.
Those are some very accurate demons, I must say.
The most there's some that you haven't seen yet, but there's like the classics, like a shadow demon, a quasit, a Nelfashni, a Merilith. Those are the ones that are more commonly known. But there's also demons that look very grotesque and that you haven't seen yet or haven't read about. I don't know how much you learned about demons in your studies of magic under Mistra. But these demons haven't been part of it. As you search for the wall, search the wall that the Kenku is pointing at, which incidentally is the Nelfashni demon, or depicting the Nelfashni demon. Make a investigation check.
Investigation is a 6, 8. This die is going into jail.
Yeah,
8.
That looks like a perfectly solid wall to you.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. Somebody taller, come look at this.
Can I do a medicine check on the skeleton just to see if I can figure out how it died?
Yeah, go for
it. Here. Ooh, that's a 14. Wait, no. I'm proficient in medicine checks, I think. Does that mean yeah, so 14. 17, sorry.
You realize that this Kenku must be dead for a long time, because the bones they're not like bone white. They're kind of yellowish. It's hard to figure out anything, given that they're a skeleton. They might have died naturally. You're not sure. There's a multitude of reasons why they could have died. You don't see any cracked skull or anything like that, though.
No obvious signs of it. Okay, fair enough. Then I was gonna just like try and get back off his knees and back standing up straight. And, yeah.
Can I go over to Grackle And can I like check for traps or something like this?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Investigation.
Yes.
Oh, damn it.
Or if perception is better, you can also go with perception if you like.
Either way, 10.
You rolled a 10 or
Altogether is 10.
okay. You actually find like it's very hard to see. Like it takes you it takes you a second look. But part of the carving seems to be kind of like a door handle. That you kind of can swing open like towards yourself.
But I'm not too sure if it's like a booby trap or anything like this.
You don't find any traps.
Cool. So I twist it.
And the door opens, revealing a secret passageway.
Ooh.
Ooh, secret
Clever
passageway.
boy.
I found it.
Dread.
I'm gonna go.
That's really cool.
I'm gonna step in.
Yeah.
Theron claps you on the shoulder and says, "Well done."
Thanks.
That's really cool.
Okay, are we heading down here?
As you open the door, the smell of sewage hits you in the face. Like this is definitely where it's coming from.
I look a little green.
Ooh, I'm not convinced this is where we should go.
Yeah, Theron pulls his beard up to his face.
There's a tunnel opening or leading down behind the secret door, kind of like at a slight slant downwards, and you hear the trickling of water. Just a.
What do you guys think? Should we go down here or should we continue?
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Push forward, we'll see.
Let's have a look. But I want to put up my. I want to ready. What have I got?
Good point.
Ready a crossbow, just in case.
I
Ready
also get out my crossbow and sort of like look over to you and sort of like, nice.
We guy nod.
Can Beryl fit down this path behind us?
How? I mean, it's about 5 feet wide, so.
Okay, so yeah, it'd be alright.
Bless you.
That's true.
Thank you.
Okay, who's pushing ahead? Who's going first?
Who's going first?
I will.
Sure.
Order of marching order. Order of marching order. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay at the back, just kind of guard in the rear with Beryl.
I'll be in the middle somewhere.
All right.
I'll be right after Grekel. Shield block and smash!
With any luck.
Right.
Keeping an eye out for nasty additional tricks because a secret door is never just a secret door.
All right. The door stays open. All that's really hits you in the face literally is the smell. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Let's move forward. then.
Does anyone have a? I don't even know how to pronounce the word. Piton.
Piton?
Piton?
I guess. Oh, I have one.
Like a
Somebody
climbing.
stick this in the door just in case it tries to close behind us.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Ready?
Cool.
Alright.
Lead the way.
And now we can proceed. And theoretically,
Proceed.
I can't see me.
Yeah, I can't see anything either.
You can see. Oh, yeah, that's because you're outside of the wall. That shouldn't be.
Hold on.
Is that better?
Well, I couldn't see anything here either.
Nope.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
Yeah, you need to keep inside the wall.
I tried to get it to light up, and it just wasn't happening.
All right.
There you go. So I'm just gonna move my guy to the end of the corridor so we
Yeah,
can.
that's probably best. I'd let you know if that would be a bad idea, but yeah, you can enter whatever is awaiting you downstairs. Or
Instant death.
That's
Okay.
right.
I'm gonna stand here.
Sooner than
Yay.
instant death.
I mean, it looks like instant death.
That looks like a ritual.
Smells like instant death. What's
So-
going on over here?
So you enter this room, which looks like it looks and smells like it used to be part of a sewage system, but it's a closed-off room. There's no other entrances or exits other than the one you just entered. The first thing that that you see is a giant statue right here in the middle where the star is on the map of a Sahuagin. These these lizard folk, which is emanating a purple-ish aura, like a purplish light that surrounds it. Both its arms are broken off, and they rest in or lie in sewage water that surrounds it. Where you're standing right now is all sewage water.
I completely lost track of my token. I can't see
I was
it
going to
anywhere.
say.
Oh, I see where it is. I'll put it down. It's basically in the middle between the door and the thing. There you go. The next thing that comes to mind is, or that you see, is that its head is like backwards. Like it seems like its head has been spun around.
So not like it was made that way, but like someone picked it up and spun it.
Yep.
Weird.
Very weird.
We probably should.
Do we have a minute? Do we have a few minutes to just? I want to know why it's glowing.
This is a very good question.
I would like to cast Identify as a ritual if people are willing to hang out.
I'm going to go over there.
Yeah. Do you wanna spend 10 minutes? Yeah. The further
Yeah,
you go west. Sorry, I should have said that earlier. The further you go west, the deeper the sewage water gets. Like this, the floor here seems to be slanted. You also hear voices, like shattering voices in the distance. They seem to be coming from above.
Above?
Then no, I do not wish to use Identify as a ritual.
Yeah. Can I try and listen to see if I can pick any of it out, or...
Make a perception check.
Okay.
That's a popular.
Also, ich auch.
Yeah, go for it.
Natural 1.
Nope.
None of these want to work today.
Yeah, you're both very distracted by actively standing in sewage water.
Yeah. I think
Also
Horak
cold.
will give it a try too. He doesn't like the sound of that at all.
Yeah, go for it. Nope.
Oh.
No.
I hear sound
Yeah,
from
it's
somewhere.
there's something very unsettling about standing neat, or in your case, like waist, no, not waist,
Yeah, waist.
standing in no, I don't mean waist, like between his legs and his knee, the
Shin?
shin deep, thank you, shin deep in sewage water, with a purplish glowing statue of a monster and chattering voices above you. So yeah, you're all kind of distracted and unsettled by this.
One question. The statue's body is facing which way and the head is facing which way?
The body is facing south,
Okay.
and the head is facing north, like in the direction you came from.
I mean, should we turn the head around? Can we try and turn it around?
I kind of want to check
I
out
don't
the
know.
wall where the head is looking right now.
Yeah, go for it.
Would that be investigation?
Do you walk?
Around the statue.
Right. I need you to make a perception check. For no reason at all.
No reason whatsoever.
That's what I'm talking about. 13.
13. Actually, let me look at this nondescript manual. To look at a
Book with nothing important in it whatsoever.
Don't look here. There's nothing to see here. Move on.
A red dragon is hiding behind the statue.
Yes, a tiny, very cute red dragon. No.
I mean, we are in a dungeon, so it would be natural to have a dragon because that's the name of the game. So.
Right.
I mean, I could turn it into a red dragon if you want to. I mean, if you insist.
Not yet.
Why not? Let's do it. Level 5. We got this.
I feel like I'm not ready for a dragon.
Yeah.
Kind of starting.
You notice something. You notice something moving in the water.
In the water or in the wall?
In the water. First you think it's just part of the water, but it's weird because it's kind of moving independently. And then I need to then you realize, oh damn it, well now I spoiled it.
You didn't spoil anything. I don't know what's happening.
You notice something moving in the water, and it seems to be moving in your direction, and that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
Okay.
I knew that was coming. Oh.
You could almost say it's oozing in our direction.
Well, Lance, why you gotta be like this?
Before we close, actually, what direction is it coming from?
It seems to be coming from the west wall.
From the west wall.
Yeah.
No, wait. Yeah, west wall.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. It was kind of a rough start, and we kind of went a little bit longer. But I hope all of you enjoyed the first session. Nothing much happened yet.
We're getting there.
We're getting
Mhm.
there.
We get to start the next session with an initiative check.
You do.
That's
You
cool.
do.
On the contrary, I learned something incredibly important already.
Yeah.
I learned that the paladin is really good to hang out right next to.
This is true.
That's my ticket out of here.
Especially out of this, but because if it's shin high sewage water for him, it's probably like above the navel high for you, especially the further west you go.
Considering Grackle is about knee high.
No, it's right up to here.
In that case, yeah,
6'8", 2'8".
Yeah. In that case, you actually have trouble moving, which is going to be interesting. Combat next
Oh
turn.
my.
Oh no.
Alright,
Delightful. Only because I can't actually smell it.
I'm still super excited. I thought this was a fantastic first session, even though it was a bit chaotic in the beginning, and then nothing much happened after that. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. It'll also get better for me after I'm done with my vacation, because, like I said, it's like 3 to 5 in the morning, and my mom's in the next room sleeping.
Oh.
Also, yeah,
that's right.
I'm glad you could make it.
We will be good to do this again next week around the same time, unless Star, you want to start earlier, if that's better for you. I work same hours as this week, next week. So if you would prefer starting a bit earlier, we could easily do that. We can discuss it in the Discord.
I think like the same time is okay for me. I mean, either way, it's gonna be either 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
But other than that, do you guys wanna promote your stuff? Anything you want to tell our audience to check out?
What am I doing?
Any of your own streams or your Twitter?
Yeah, I will. So I have a D&D stream on my Twitch Wednesday nights. I'm hearing an echo. It's like throwing me off. On Wednesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Nice. Where can the people find this stream?
It's on my channel. Start of the day.
Alright, cool. Anything else?
On Wednesday, I have a one-shot on Salt and Sassy Twitch channel. We are going to be doing the one-shot is called The Hills Are Alive, and I will be playing a Firbolg druid.
Is it by any chance set in the Alps, in the mountains of Austria?
Yes, it is.
Sorry.
And I promise that if I get the chance, I will fling my arms to the side and whirl around, and my skirt will fly out, and I will sing something ridiculous.
As is expected.
You kind of have to with a title like that. I mean, unless somebody else does it first.
I mean, you just do it as a group.
Yeah, probably. There are 7 of us. I don't know.
All right. Thank you everybody for joining me, for playing with me. Thanks everybody in the chat for watching. I hope all of you had fun today. I certainly had, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next week. 7 p.m. Green Meanage GMT. GMT. Yeah. Until then, I hope you guys have a good week, and I'll see you in a week. Everybody say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.